Oh man. Lucky she's a tractor. Should be good to go again. They love it. These things are boats. Anyway, alright. Welcome back to another video. So we're going for a little bit of a walk today because I want to tell you what happened yesterday afternoon. Got myself into a bit of a mischief. So the reason we're walking it today is because yesterday I thought it's a great idea just to drive down here and have a good bit of a look so we can come down tomorrow afternoon and film an episode of Not Stock. But just going for a look turned into dropping off into the creek and drowning the cruiser. It's not really the best thing to do. So we parked up way down over there and we'll walk down this time so I can show you what happened. There's nothing I could have done. I could have not driven in there, but I drive in there all the time, you know, to turn around. But this time I was just a tad unlucky. So here we are, we're at the creek now. Yep, there it is right there. Yeah, so I was coming down through here yesterday. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit of a drop in, and then I come all the way through here and drove straight into there, which is pretty normal for me because it's only about knee deep. I usually pull up way over in the corner there and go swimming, so I just thought I'd go in, turn around, head on out. Well, it had other plans for me this time. So right there is a big old log. She's been there for years. Now, as you can see now, after I've been in there, either side of it is washed out. It wasn't like that when I drove in there yesterday. And that sand you see way over there, pretty sure that's the sand that washed out of here when I drove in. So it wasn't really a good time. I'll plonk the camera up here and I'll go for a walk just to give you an idea how deep it is. So this is where my back wheel was. It was off the ground, trucking. The old chassis was up on the log here. Now the front wheel was way down in there. See if I can drop me in here. Yeah, so the front wheels, they're another metre that way. As you can see, it's already up to my chest. Yeah, so after it dropped in, pretty much just nosed off. Tried to drive forward, all the sand blew out in front. She just started sinking down and then floating onto its side. Quickly just fucking tried to reverse. Reverse wasn't working. There was someone parked up here in a courier. And I yelled out to him, told him to come down. He come down here, somehow didn't get stuck. Got hung up a few times and didn't think he was going to get down. Got him down into the water here, and as soon as the front wheels touched the sand, she just started sinking down like quicksand. And that's never normally happened in here, so what I'm thinking's happened because of the big floods over the last couple of days. All the fresh sand that's been carried from way up the mountain has gone and spread into here, or even sand that's eroded all this has washed into here, because this is usually hard and compact, and then when you go across the river it's all rocks and that. I've had a little bit of a look across the creek crossing and it's all this fine sand, the same shit we're finding right here. So if anyone's coming down the Ross and Lock, be fucking very careful coming into the creek crossing, because you could end up easily just like me, you know. I've been driving across there and swimming over there for a long time now. 4 years ago when I lived over here, I used to come up here every weekend and go camping, and we used to go and park over there at the deep end. There's a big deep hole just on the other side of these trees over here. Just on the other side of those trees, a nice deep hole where we go swimming. And not once have I ever been bogged in there. Usually go in there in 2-wheel drive. Anyway, we got the curry in here, hooked it up with me tree trunk protector, because that's all I had on me. Snatch straps back at home. Hooked him on, told him to go back. Nothing. Couldn't even go in reverse. Couldn't drive backwards at all. So then I got on the phone to good old Will from Wilfred TV.
Alright, just had a call from one of the boys. Done himself a bit of a mischief. Got the old Troopster stuck. So someone else stuck trying to pull him out. So it sounds like everyone's stuck. We're going to try and go get him out and see how we go. We'll catch you there, see what happens.
At his YouTube channel, I'll leave a link somewhere on the screen in the description or whatever. He's got some good content.
Looking for a Christmas tree today.
Down, down, down. Right. Crawl over the hill, man. Take a shot. Greg, crawl over the hill. Yeah, man, take it down.
Okay. It's good? Alright, let's get her home and into the lounge room. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The tree! The tree! We went good. We got what we needed. Perfect. We got a good few holes. That Joe Blaster really did some damage.
Pretty much, unless you want to nudge it over a little bit.
What's going to happen with this?
What's that sitting on? Oh, a wheel.
Can it zoom in? Yep, sneak forward. Yep, come down on the log. Yeah, beautiful. Down a bit more. Yep, back left. There we go. I was just saying left then. Yeah, hit it there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Give it to it.
It's gonna drop in. Oh.
That is warm up. Whoa!
Hey, we made it.
Yeah, so the next problem, of course, after we pulled it out, we had to check if it took on any water. I did turn it off. It didn't die on its own, so I was pretty sure that the motor hadn't hydrolocked.
Righto. Oh man, she was full. shirts, eh?
Always whole ass everything.
Yeah, bro. Woo! Hey, she's going to be a runner or what?
Your go, mate.
Alright, let's put her back together. First start, after she's drunk a bit of water.
But yeah, no dramas. It's going to be a couple of weeks drying her out. That's all right, just leave the windows down, hope it doesn't rain in far north Queensland. It's not like I'm putting it in a shed either, it's 2.6 metres tall. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow afternoon we're going to be back out here filming an episode of Not Stock. We're just not going to go anywhere near this bloody creek until I see about 10-15 of you young fellas bogged in here. I'll pull you all out, but I'm not going in there until someone else tests the water, alright? We'll go around the creek if we have to. There's plenty of four-wheel drive tracks around here. We don't need to be crossing that river. And anyway, she's too high. The water's come up again last night because it's rained. And yeah, it's just going to be too dangerous to cross that water. I've crossed it in the middle of the night. But who knows what the bottom's like anymore after these big floods we had, because the flood water, see that tree there? That tree don't belong here. That hasn't been pushed over, it's sitting up on the bank. There was never a tree there, if I remember correctly. So that water line, as you can see a bit of the rubbish and shit up on the top there, the water line was about here. So it would have been about chest deep where I'm standing now. I'm in a fairly low spot. The bog holes up on the top there, they're another, well, they're about my head height. So they were out in the dry, unfortunately, because they're pretty dried out at the moment, but we should be able to find a bit of water in them somewhere. Yeah, so that's what happened last night. Still got me cruiser. She's still running good. Just gonna have to drain the engine oil out today just to be safe. Check the diffs, check the gearbox. But other than that, sure good to rock and roll. Thanks for watching. See you next time.